It's maximum doom. It's maximum doom. Oh no, guys, not maximum doom. The worst fucking thing continues. Alright, we were on the beginning of the eyes. Let's see where we're at. H, G, Harbor, Hell, Hippie. Actually, no, I think we're halfway through the H. As we were at, was it Hippie that one? No, I played this. Also, I need to turn that off. Alright. No, yeah, we were at the start of the eyes. Alright, this is, IC1112.wad. I'm upset that I can't, walk through that wall. This sure is an engaging and interesting layout. You know what? I'm actually glad to be back to Maximum Doom. It's not nearly as bad as Duke Nukem Forever. I mean, if I was playing Duke Nukem Forever, I'd be in said boring green layout, except I'd have to slap wall tits and go find a piece of poop to put into a blender to make a shit shake. The best exit! Who's gonna top that? We did not finish. We got to the fucking titty bar level, and then fucking I retired because I said I would play till 11. This is IceDef.wad. Not deaf, it's deaf as in the inability to hear. Really, Duke Nukem Forever is the best title they could have chosen for that game because it perfectly accentuates how they did not finish giving a shit about it. Oh yeah, I loved it. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, if there isn't at least 17 pairs of tits Yeah, you can come in here, Alfonso. Where the fuck is he? I want to see a Gus Kuznevich. There's a Gus Kuznevich.
I told you fucking not to.
What's up, dude?
Had to go down that road.
Dude.
Had to do it.
We actually, we watched it on the YouTube app for Xbox One, and halfway through the film, we pinned it to the sidebar and just started up Madden 15 and played that while watching it. Well, it was that unwatchable.
Next up is Sex Lives of the Potato Men, 2004. Vegas, Mackenzie Crook. No, that's a film. That's a thing.
Oh, that's excellent. That's exactly what I need in my life, is Sex Life. I'll have to run that and see if we're gonna watch that. We still have to go through the entire filmography of Adam Sandler. We're nearing the end of our Clint Eastwood binge.
That must go on for a while.
It's gone on for a while.
Did you manage to watch Pale Rider before Kel Richards died?
No.
Anyway, this is this Maximum Doom?
This is Maximum. It's in the title, isn't it?
It is. I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. Then I sort of stumbled into expectation.
With expectations. I mean, we could play something that's not Maximum, but I really need to cleave through this. We're on I now though, so progress has been made.
That's got to be like 3/4 of the way through, right?
I is just over half. Approaching really? 2/3. The fuck do I go?
I don't know. What's this thread everyone keeps talking about?
I don't know.
Nettle usage for dopamine enhancement.
What?
Experiment number 67. You can keep playing on Reddit. Usage of nettle for dopamine release stimulation. New paragraph from Wikipedia. Urtica dioica, often called common nettle or stinging nettle, parentheses, although not all plants of the species sting, close parentheses, is a herbaceous and perennial flowering plant divided into 6 subspecies, 5 of which have many hollow stinging hairs called trichomes on the leaves and stems, which act like hypodermic needles, injecting histamine and other chemicals that produce a stinging sensation when contacted by humans and other animals. It was during my latest field trip that I discovered this intriguing plant, and I found a way to make great therapeutic use of its defense mechanisms, and thought it would be nice to share the results of my experimentations here as well. Having in mind the hypodermic needles of
who the fuck wrote this post?
Joseph Bergman.
Who the fuck is Joseph Bergman?
He has 2 posts, so he literally came on the same. The question of how it would feel to deliberately sting my genital organs with the specimen inevitably popped up. After meticulous disinfection of said specimen, I held the batch of a pair of surgical gloves and softly pressed it against the top of my penis. Initially, it was hard to tell any difference, but soon enough, my head started to swell, and it felt surprisingly good. Subsequent rapid stroking of the penis resulted in an extremely firm erection, followed by monstrous ejaculation on 5. You've just been watching Keith fucking Lemon. Around 5 times more sperm than on usual run. Sometime later, I attempted the procedure again. The nettles had actually been picked about half an hour by the time they were applied again, and unlike my penis, had gone a little limp. As a result, the leaves needed to be flicked quite hard against my glands in order to do the trick, so I guess a fresher nettle harvest might have been preferable. However, the results were almost equally satisfactory as the last time. After some time spent arousing myself with manual and oral sex, I guarded myself into a position from where I could penetrate my hand into a throbbing orgasm once again. During the rest of my day, parenthesis, no more sexual activity, close parenthesis, I felt a hint of very agreeable pain in the background, but nothing serious, and it was gone by next morning. So there you have it. Now you know a cool nail trick that you can share with your friends, or perhaps try by yourself at home. Either way, make sure you let me know your result and tell me what you think. Cheers. Thanks, Joseph. Maximum do.
Just processing that information.
I don't know, it's just a day in the life for me. I mean, not my life, but, you know, the life I'm doing.
No, well, see, I'm actually debating if we're gonna try that.
Contact 40 ounce. He has an anal fetish, doesn't he? Be able to do one for science, who knows? Oh god. Has this date's been toxic for you?
No, I had a pretty good day at work, actually.
Oh, okay.
I ruined the word quaff for an employee.
Oh. You ruined the word quaff?
Yeah, we didn't know what quaff meant, because, we have a customer who keeps ordering, like, the wrong thing. Like, they don't let people go out there and verify what they need, but they'll come and, like, I need this, and then, like, it's like, I need a 11-foot run, but it's actually 12 feet in the field, and then, like, fucking, you know, you guys fucked up and you sent me the wrong size, and it's always like, no, you fucked up and didn't tell us the right size. And they're always like, you need to give this to me for free. So finally I'm just like, fuck them, they can go quaff on a gallon of horse cum, and they didn't know what quaff meant.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just about to provide an erroneous definition of the word, but no, you just associated it with horse semen, and that's okay.
So now anytime they hear the word quaff, that's immediately what they're gonna think of.
Just guzzling gallons of horse cum.
Yeah.
For guzzling gallons.
The best post in the history of Doom World is a post by a man called Greg Govanicho, or whatever his name was.
Oh, was that the one about the
5 demonic Jew demons?
That's right, yeah, the Jew demons.
Or the it was like the jewels of Judaism. Oh my god. The thread was the best thread. You know, hell maze of computers with lava floor. Excellent design decision.
I thought you would have long since passed the point where you would stop talking about design and maximum.
No, I'm saying that seriously.
Oh.
Apparently I fucked this up and I just can never get up here. So fuck that noise, I'm flipping. I don't know, that falls into, like, the doofy Doom 1 shit category for me. Like, obviously not of this shape and scale, but if there was, like, a Sandy Peterson room where this flat and ceiling combination was used with tech textures, I'd just be like, okay.
Not sure to combine the blue and the red, though. It's a bit too much colour clashing.
I think so. Well, maybe just...
It is the Sandy, I don't know. Like, he did clash textures occasionally, but, like...
No, but he did do stuff like the Fire Blue Room in E2 and 4.
Joseph Bergman about dot leagues and their benefits.
Yeah, we should.
No,
I think he'd be pretty receptive
he
to
could do
that.
himself some serious harm.
Yeah, Greg Kolovonchio or whatever his name was. Yeah, that post.
Let's leave it at that. Yeah.
That post was fucking amazing. And then if you go to that guy's blog, because of course he has a blog. Oh my god. It's so great.
Does he do more of the same for different games, or is it all...
It's more of the same, but like in a 632-page dissertation on the evils of Judaism. So, you know, just generally being a rational and well-behaved human being.
Bloodshed probably doesn't remember it because he dealt with it swiftly and efficiently. Actually, no, wasn't that thread like didn't it stay up for...
That thread stood up for a while.
It did, yeah, that's right.
That thread's in post-hell now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I stood up for it, especially put in a cage, just playing. Roll out the freaks for 2 days.
There really needs to be like the best of post-hell like category. To just like
this be like an annual festival. It's like all the best posts get dragged out and put on display.
Yeah, like the freaks of Doom World.
Yeah, it's the 26th of August again, and all the freaks are back out, and your favorite freaks. The flames of post-hell have invaded Doom World again, folks. You just apply that terrible music throughout the air.
Terrible music? I think you mean phenomenal music.
You're not supposed to like it.
How can you not like such a enchanting melody?
You heard the entirety of Scorching Scarlet?
I have not heard the entirety of the Scorching Scarlet because I mute it about 1 second in every time.
No. I mean, not just a small bit that lose, like the entire 6-minute track.
No. My god. Maybe I'm fun. That was ice deaf, as in the inability to hear. Wad.
Not most death.
No, this is Ice Knight 2. Wad.
Thanks, Steve. Well, you said there's a little over a third left, and how many are there in Maximum Doom maps?
It's some ungodly number. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's in my stream description. Something about what is Maximum Doom.
3,201. Great, good. So he has
I've
a little.
played this. No, I don't think I have.
That's unfortunate.
I'll discover someplace that's very familiar to me, and I'll be like, oh wait, yeah, I have played this. It's a teleporter that takes me to death. Good job, game. Post-Hell's music is not nearly like... there's like a video of the Jurassic Park theme being played on some really terrible instrument.
I don't remember that, but you did remind me of... Where is it? It's like the only thing I've liked on my YouTube channel. So I should just be able to navigate there and find it. Well, that's right. It's the 20th Century Fox theme, just completely butchered.
Okay, yeah, it's like that, basically, but with the Jurassic Park theme. And I think that's what the Maximum Doom, or not Maximum, well, also the Maximum Doom, but that's what the Post-Hell theme should be, because it's about adventure and awe, but in a different kind of way.
There we go. I'm pretty sure everyone's watched that though. It's got 2 million views. Still on the off chance.
What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, that I've seen that.
Good memory.
Oh god, yeah. I've seen that. It would be great right about now. A chain gun. What was that band in Japan that exclusively composes in the 45 tone scale that Jimmy needs to make a MIDI in?
Well, Jimmy's here. You'll know.
I think that was during like Program B we discovered them, when I was like, and you're gonna give it like an H or some shit like that.
And then Jimmy says, no, that's the thing. No, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know the name. Too many things to say. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna be here in 48 hours? Not 48. Sunday.
Yeah, I should be here Sunday.
Okay.
Thanks, Crusher Bomber.
Did you play that 2 or 3 map set where you played as Barack Obama?
I did play as that 2 or 3 map set. I think it was 2. Where you played as Barack Obama. I'm really disappointed it wasn't deeper. Let me see if that is a Jimmy linked. Oh yeah, it's this thing. It's this band. Oh, I forgot about how just wonderful that was.
Oh yes, the name of the group was.
The best part of that video is the fucking fox leaping in and out of the snow repeatedly. Like, that's just what makes it. There needs to be more 43 tone scale music. I think that we're only hurting ourselves by limiting ourselves to such arcane and fucking, or archaic, not arcane, archaic, and
Music needs to evolve.
Yeah, it does.
Been there, done that, we've explored all the avenues. Time to take it to the next level, baby.
And then after we mastered the 43 tone scale, we can move on to the 119 tone scale.
Man, I've been waiting so long to get to that.
Thanks, AutoAim.
Channel black metal. Do I want to listen to this?
I don't know, but there was 40 Ounce just discovered the I think it was 40 Ounce who made the post. Just discovered the 6 million notes in one song thing that Japan has become obsessed with.
Oh, what, black midis, whatever they're called.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you haven't lived until you've heard Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with 2 million notes.
I don't understand the obsession around that. I had part of it and I thought this is
No, you don't understand. It's
no, I clearly don't. I mean, I'm quite happy to
art.
understand. Oh, no, yeah, good. Who's the artist? Should I just make white midis, which is just no notes?
10,000 beats per minute. Holy shit, can somebody please make that?
Is that what it's called? Jimmy, isn't it called Black Midi? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's called Black Mini, I think.
Yeah, it's, why is it always black again? Why black? Black Ops? Black? God, there's a whole color range out there, folks.
Because
Arsenic
black's
would
an awesome color.
Yes.
It's the best color.
It's a good contrast color, but by itself it's bloody boring.
By
Not sure.
itself, that's why it's the most expensive die. Gotta fucking shell out 10 platinum for that black die from the die vendor.
Oh, I had a dream, Tarnsman. You ready for this?
Okay. I'll tell you
Good.
my dream after you tell me your
was
dream.
swell. It's a super short one, but I remember the details, so that might be a bit lengthy discussion. Anyway, golf course, or more specifically a golf hole, one hole, because you never go to hole 2. It's just not how it works. You step on the tee, right? It doesn't matter where you hit. It's about a par 4, but you can't really reach the green even with a monster drive or a dog leg or whatever. It's not like that. No matter where you hit the ball on the hole, it always comes back, not to you, but to a specific spot, okay? There's a bottomless pit that has a sort of grassy knoll sort of edge, and the ball, no matter where you hit it, always funnels into that one spot and falls off, except the game isn't obviously to get in the hole, since you can't get the hole, you know. The objective of the game is to jump after the ball after it goes into the gorge, and score as many points as you can depending on which bones in your body you break, all the way to the bottom. There you go, that's the dream. Enjoy. And that went on for, well, I don't know, how long in dream time?
That's fucking...
There's a sort of just grey, foggy line, about 1/3 of the way down, that when you pass it, you clone yourself, so you can have another crack. Break more bones. There was a commentary team here.
So as soon as this guy decides to fucking materialize... Okay, he's just fully invisible.
Wait, whoa, slow up. I've seen this map before.
Yeah,
1994 tune-up, yeah.
Oh yeah, holy shit, you're right.
It's map 27 or map 26 or something.
Oh, you're right. Okay, anyway, so I had 2 dreams. The first dream, I had this a couple days ago. I was watching the 4th film in the Rebuild of Evangelion series, which hasn't been released yet, just for context. You don't need to know anything about the show, because fucking this dream had nothing to do with it. And so, in this movie, the main character was trying to get to a place, but he was perpetually stuck in an elevator. And another character was upset because she was wearing a giant jellyfish costume, which meant she couldn't fit through a door. And she was on the phone with the character in the elevator, and she was bitching at him, and he was getting really upset. And she was stuck in this door, like, flailing wildly. And, you know, I'm me watching this movie, and I'm like, what am I watching, right? And eventually they get to, like, the door, and the remaining plot of the movie is, like, some... Like, I don't know if you've ever seen The Sandlot, but there's this, like, period of the film where they like, try and get the ball back from the dog because it's signed by Babe Ruth. And during this period where they try and get the ball back, they, like, come up with all these, like, weird ways to do it, involving, like, erector sets and shit, before they finally just jump over the fence. If you haven't seen The Sandlot, go fucking watch that movie. It's fantastic. But... So, like, that's what this was. Like, it was, like, fucking, like, they're trying to devise some way to pry her loose from this door. And fucking, I'm, like, watching this movie, and I'm, like, really upset because it's, like, retarded. And I'm, like, you know, kind of bummed out about it. And they, like, this goes on for, like, an hour of the movie, or at least, like, what I perceive as an hour of the movie in my, like, understanding of it. And eventually they pry her out of the door, and fucking the movie just ends. And then I turned to Ashley, and I'm like, you know, this really went downhill after the 2nd film. And then I woke up.
Oh, good. I like you. Like how you just reprise your role as film critic, like in dreams.
Oh yeah, no. Anytime I see a piece of media, I'll react to it in a way that makes no sense. Like, it'll be like a movie about a guy raping a tortoise, and I'll be like, that was kind of a boring film. You know, I don't like the grass in it or something like that. Like, I won't have anything resembling what my real reaction.
I didn't think the tortoise was a very good actor. I don't think
yeah, pretty
he
much.
really sold the role of being raped very well. I'm surprised an actor hasn't wormed its way into your dreams at this point.
It hasn't, honestly, and I'm very happy for it. No, I only have anime dreams in like the context of watching a piece of media, or that weird one time where Asuka destroyed Brutal Game, and Sergeant Mark IV got really upset about it. But like,
Hey, it's Pavera.
it's fair.
Oh, good.
Fucking-
Invite the Pavera.
You can
Get him in here.
invite Pavera, I guess.
Because we need more folks. I can't last Maximum Doom without.
Fucking a multitude of other talking people.
That's right.
Come on.
How you doing, Peps? You
What
alright?
is this? What are you playing?
What max?
Oh, it's nothing very good. I think we could try to convince Tarns to change tack though. I'm not really keen on the whole Maximum Doom thing.
I'm keen. Let's go. This is better than Duke
God.
Forever.
It is. It really is.
I already have less of a brain hemorrhage. I already have.
Well, you know
less
what you
of
could play, Tarns. You could play Lightnoss's new map.
What the fuck is? Oh yeah, I'll give that a go here in a bit.
Yeah, give it a go. How far into this are you?
I'm in the eyes.
It's in your eyes.
yeah.
I can see it in your eyes.
I can see it in your smile. I mean, I don't know about you.
So, have you enjoyed any of these maps in the last
17 out of the 2,000 I've played.
I mean, during this session here, have you enjoyed anything?
No, I've only played 4 maps.
Yeah.
But no, like if I have a dream involving some like movie or something, like I've had another dream where I thought I was watching the 4th Rebuild film, but it was like it wasn't a Japanese film. It was like an American-produced live-action film, and it had nothing to do with like the rest of the series. Like it wasn't even about like the characters being in the same setting. Like fucking, it was about NASCAR. And Asuka was a NASCAR driver, but there was like this other woman who was driving NASCAR who wanted to kill her because she didn't turn her wheel the right way. And then all of a sudden it was like...
My boogers.
No, then all of a sudden it was like a mob drama, and Robert Downey Jr. was a mobster, and fucking Shinji got in debt with the Yakuza, so they had to kill him, and then it turned into Kill Bill. And then, like, fucking...
Uma Thurman jumps
Yeah,
out of the
pretty
walls
much,
and has
yeah.
a sword.
Yeah.
She just cuts up a bunch of Asian guys and
Exactly. And then, like, fucking the weird revenge movie plot, like, got put aside for, like, this drama about failing schools in the ghetto, but, like, it was still within the context of the same movie.
starring Lawrence Fishburne or
No, it wasn't starring Lawrence. It was, like, all the same characters, but, like, they just had decided, like, oh, we're going to give up our life of crime and murder and NASCAR and go fucking teach impoverished children of America.
inspire a young upcoming basketball player from the ghetto to get his GED.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, and then the movie ended, like, on a happy note. And then, like, I went on to IRC, to the Ava channel hangout in, and I just, like, instead of, like, being like, guys, you won't believe how fucking retarded and, like, disconnected from everything the movie is, I'm just like, you know, I was kind of disappointed with 4.0 because I didn't feel it really tied into the rest of the story. Like, that was my entire reaction to that. Like, wasn't like, oh, that's really fucking weird and makes no sense, and what the fuck am I watching? Just like, yeah, I felt it was kind of disconnected from the rest of the movies.
So it's basically a Quentin Tarantino masterpiece.
Yes.
Oh, hey, here's another one I wrote down. I'm glad I did this. Okay, so there's this Bedouin guy who buries a giant Pop-Tart in the desert, okay? Which is going to be unearthed in a few centuries as part of a fulfilled prophecy, okay? This guy's descendant, and bearing in mind now, this is so far into the future now that it's sort of a techno future city, which is basically, you never see the inside of a city, just see the exterior of it, which is a giant just wall of glass. It's like the commercial district, and there's no residential area. And this is all in the dunes, of course, no better. Anyway, so the descendant of this guy who buried the Pop-Tart, or is it a Jam Tart? It says Jam Tart here. That's right, I wrote it down.
Jam tart.
Yeah, he says the prophecy will be fulfilled, and the antagonist reveals it by stabbing a dog in the ass. And the pattern of the scars in the dog's ass is revealing the location of the jam tart which must be unearthed. And I remember feeling really, really sorry for the dog in the dream, but then I was really, really pleased when I was actually revealed that he survived and his ass healed.
That's great. So wait.
Well, I remember when they went to dig up the jam tart, they didn't actually get the jam tart, they just got this sort of foil packaging that came in, so someone already got that.
I think it must have biodegraded through the packaging or something.
It's part of the packaging, the foil packaging was still there, but the tart was gone.
But was it unwrapped? Had it been unwrapped?
No, it wasn't this. So it wasn't a packaging. You know the little cup that the tart sometimes sits in, just the foil cup.
I don't know what you're talking. Cup.
It's not a cup. It's like the.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that. That was the only thing that was there.
The foil cup.
Foil. Cup.
Anyways,
Well, he was foil. Yeah.
the other dream I had was that I was trying to get a.
Remember these dreams so
I wrote
vividly.
them down as soon as I.
Yeah.
Have them.
Anyways, I was trying to get a swimming pool installed at my house, but like it was a community pool that like I had a key to get into, right? But like the front office / zoning regulations / homeowners association, like, you know, fucking nebulous dream antagonist, was like, you can't have that happen because whatever reason they came up with. But if you want it to happen, it can happen if you trade us your bed. And so I'm like, okay. And so I gave them my bed, and then I was really upset because I didn't have anywhere to sleep, and I got like a huge argument with like everybody in my life, like, how could you trade away our bed? And then my dad would be like, what was the one thing I told you, my son? You never give away your bed. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I wanted a pool. And then, like, the lady who worked at the front office, or I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was some, like, oversight area that oversaw, like, the rules of my house. And the lady who worked there, like, put water inside the bed, and then the bed exploded and turned into, like, this evil vortex of some sort that, like... I don't know what it actually did, but I knew that it was bad because everybody, like, in the world, the entire world was, like, really angry at me for, like, unleashing this. And, like, I had to, like, go to the president and apologize for giving my bed to this lady. That was my dream.
I just don't. I don't have dreams this exciting. I think one of my dreams recently involved going like to the store or something.
It's like, I went to the fucking store.
Ow.
Well, I think most people actually have roughly 40 dreams per night. Like, it depends. Like, since I've been jotting down every single dream that I've had in the last 3.5 years, I think, I've noticed trends. Like, there'll be entire patches where you have nothing, and then there'll be some where you have one every day for like 5 or something like that. So it comes and goes. But I do know that, you know, it's as much as your brain can retain, and everyone has like 40.
Well, yeah, the only dreams I ever remember are the dreams where I wake up from the dream.
I've had some violent dreams in the recent past where I'm being like chased by somebody and he's like murdering people behind me.
My dreams have plots, like, see, that's the weird thing. All my dreams are, like, narratively constructed, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I've never had a dream where anything in the narrative has, like, actually realistically progressed. Like, it'll always, like, there'll be a plot, like, I'm going to rescue some coworker from a building in Los Angeles, and I have to shoot my way through a whole bunch of triads to do it. And you think, like, okay, that's a ridiculous plot, and, like, why are you having a dream about it? But, like, within that ridiculous plot, like, then it would diverge, because, like, during that same dream, there was, like, this section where I ran into one of, like, the triads, and I kept shooting him, but he wouldn't die, and I was, like, really upset that he wasn't dying, and, like, yelling at him for not dying, and then, like, I'm like, oh wait, I have to shoot him in the head, and, like, I realized I had to shoot him in the head, and, like, I'm thinking to myself I have to shoot him in the head, but, like, the dream me is still shooting him in the chest, and he's not dying, and I'm like, I need to shoot him in the head, but I wasn't shooting him in the head, and that went on for, like, 20 minutes of me, like, saying shoot him in the head, and then me just not doing it.
I've had dreams, so usually, but I don't usually, like, not usually able to like fire the gun. If I'm shooting at somebody, it's usually like the gun turns into like a finger gun, and I just start going or something like that. And then I'm just thinking like, this is a dream. He should die. And then he's not dying, and then I'm in really big trouble.
And then yeah, like that'll happen, and then I think that same dream, then I ended up killing him. Like I just eventually shot him in the head, and he died. And like in my dream, I'm like terrified, like oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me if I don't shoot him in the head. And then I just didn't do it for like 20 minutes, and then I did, and then he died, and then I rescued the coworker and went through like a back alley fence to like escape the police or something, and 2 random guys mugged me, and then I was like, okay, and now I'm awake.
I used to have dreams about Doom. I used to have Doom dreams a lot in my younger years, and I could always control when I exited the dream because I would just bring up the menu and hit quit.
Did you ever, find yourself wall humping in the dream, looking for secrets? You wake
See,
up,
like that like
you're doing
opening the
something a little,
menu and hit
little less
quit.
savory.
Like if I was dreaming,
It would usually be me just like entering a really like weird level and then just being too terrified to continue, and then I would just quit.
that's great. And I'll see, like when I'd open the menu to quit, like that would bring up like another option to fucking like invent the triangle or some shit. Because that
the color yellow.
Yeah, or what the fuck was that? I had some dream where like I had to invent a shape or something that just didn't exist in the world. Like that was it. It was the square. Everybody's like, the square needs to exist, but it doesn't. And so I was tasked by like
Everyone
humanity.
was aware of the existence of this just a conceptual shape, and you were tasked with inventing it.
Yeah.
So fucking tricky.
And they're just like, come up with the square, please. We need it so the world can function. And like, in the context, I knew what a square was, but like, for some reason I couldn't invent it because it was just like too outside my realm of comprehension to invent the square. And then I was the general manager for the Beatles, and they were singing Blue is the loneliest number that there ever was. And I got to an argument with them about how blue isn't a number, and the Beatles were like, fuck you, blue is a number.
I think blue was merely a concept.
So I'm looking through my dream logs at the moment. I like how some days I can be bothered to write upwards of 900 words describing, or more describing, and then other times it can be bothered and I just put down bullet points or just 2 words. 27th of the 4th, 2012, Brontosaurus and 2 other things. Okay, good job, man. Well done there. You're really gonna remind yourself of what you've done. What's this? Sexual gondola? No idea. I'd like to think that was a nice one, though. So there it is. Oh, yes, there's this one that happened in fucking August 2012. Oh, yes, I remember this. I was having an argument with a tsunami, and I was trying to convince it not to fucking crash on my microwave, which hasn't finished reheating my capsicum yet, because I was really hungry. And in the end, the sea just sort of swelled up and just short-circuited and everything, and I died. But that was...
what was... I had a dream about a tsunami. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had a dream about something called the Hell-nami, which is like this giant tsunami that caused things to disappear as soon as it touched them. And like, I was at a barbecue with my family and like Ash and shit. Like, it was like all my friends and family and like close ones and shit like that. And we're at this barbecue, and then like the Hell-nami came, and I was like, oh no, we have to run away from the Hell-nami. And then it touched me, and I disappeared, and I went to hell and talked to Satan, and Satan was a bull, but he was like only half a bull.
The funniest part of this dream is Tarnsman.
I think he knows something about the image of what he's describing that we don't.
Okay, so... Okay, so Satan's like a bull, right?
Why is this happening?
What's going on?
I don't know why I find this so fucking funny. Okay, so Satan's like a bull, right? But he's not a bull. He's only like. I don't know why the fuck. This is so. It's not that funny at all. It's not even funny. But for some reason, like right
I
now.
thought you said Satan was half a bowl.
No, he's okay. So he's like
He's
a
half
bull,
bull.
right? He's like a bull, but he's only half of it. Like it only has 2 legs and an ass. I don't even know how to remotely describe it. Like, go grab a picture of a cow and like select its back half in Photoshop and then just squeeze it into its mouth.
I'm imagining this bull standing on only its front legs, and its back legs are like little T-Rex arms.
Yes, yeah, no, but there's no back legs. It's just you literally use the select tool on the back 2 legs and ass of the bull and just place them right behind the head. And that's what Satan looked like, and I was in hell. And in order to fucking escape hell, I had to find Satan, jump on his head, and poo on him while he was jumping around. And then I spent like 3 hours trying to do that.
I gotta start writing my dreams down.
You do. Especially if you do it for long enough, you'll get to a point where you can go back and you can recall things that you had completely forgotten.
Oh my god.
So then you have these...
I'm sorry, like, I killed myself I don't know why I found that so funny, but, like, just remembering that image was, like, right now, right here, the funniest thing to me.
I told you about the Superman rodeo.
Yes, you did, yeah. Where he was on a hovercraft and you were, like, pursuing the same woman.
Oh, no, this is a different one. This is a...
Oh my god.
No, I'm pretty sure I told it the last... It's just a bunch of...
Yes, okay, what Bloodshedder just linked, that's what Satan looked like, except a bull.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can see the humor. Did he have like a punchy little face, like with a big just like smile that never goes away?
I don't know what he looked like. He just looked like a bull that was split in half and fucking like he didn't even say anything to me. It was just like the hell Nami touched me because I think I went back to like grab our barbecue or something because I'm like, no, we can't leave that behind. And then I got touched by the hell Nami and it caused me to not exist, which made me go to hell. And then Satan was there, and I just knew that I had to jump on his head and take a crap on him.
I think I'm gonna name.
I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your legs.
I think I'm gonna have to name one of my next maps Hell Nami.
Hell Nami, yeah, it's it kind of begs it.
Pretty
So
good map.
I think this
Either that or
room is wholly
Satan is a half
responsible
bull.
for Tarnsman's current state of, because this is...
Honestly, I think it really is the combination of this key room.
I think this is the first time that my new roommates have been aware of my existence.
Oh?
I don't think I've made this much noise yet in the past. So
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is Underhalls.
Not what I'm talking about. It's the ending sequence.
This is id map.
Light 3 in key.
Oh, 1. I actually was running out of breath laughing so hard. I think this is American McGee's my first DM map. Yeah, this is American McGee's first DM map. Yeah, it is.
oh yeah. Remember this? I played that.
Holy shit.
it was good stuff. It was enlightening.
I have more dreams still, but I'm like cooling myself off before I die of laughter. I don't know why the hell that was so funny to me, but it just like ridiculous. Like I have like tears running down, like dry tears on my cheeks now because I was laughing so hard.
Ooh, crusty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't had a good laugh like that in a while. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just something about Tarnsman just like slowly degenerating into laughter that really tickles me.
It's infectious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where do I go in this DM map? Oh, this is you gotta hit a switch on something on the other side of the map.
What the fuck is this?
This is
Bill Murray and an industrial strength hose? I don't remember this. What?
It sounds like a good dream there.
Giant boar head is the fucking milk float. What? What is this shit?
God, you guys have some really fucked up dreams. I'm just saying. I mean, mine can be kind of intense sometimes when I'm under duress in, life. I guess Tarnsman would have a lot of duress in life, but...
No, this was me receiving an industrial strength hose from Bill Murray, and then him telling me to turn it on, and then, you know the recoil you get?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just go on a journey around the city with that, until it snags on a bus, and then it flings me into the ground and I wake up, so that wasn't particularly outlandish.
I don't know, Bill Murray giving you a hose.
Well, it wasn't a golf course, so maybe my brain actually did do a little bit of linking in there. Well done, brain.
That seems like something that's not too far-fetched either. Honestly, I feel like Bill Murray probably walks around giving people
Well,
hoses all the
see,
time.
my brain thought there. My brain would have thought, hey, you're thinking about golf. Hey, remember Caddyshack?
Oh, wait, hold up. I thought it was Billy Mays, not Bill Murray.
God, no. No.
That would have been like so much better. Like, Billy Mays here for the fucking awesome hose. Can your hose water pressure off skin? No, then get the fuck out.
Jimmy, how do you blow your asshole out? There's not even the asshole is a space, right? You can't.
It's called prolapse. We've already had this discussion.
Oh, why do we
get
gotta...
sphincter out.
And somehow we're gonna blame this conversation on me.
You're the one who brought up cow prolapse.
Yeah, but Marnema was the one who fucking nailed it. Was that you, Pavara?
Was it? I don't know.
Pavara tries to play all fucking innocent, but we know he's guilty.
No, he's the folk nice guy.
Anyways, I had another dream where I had to harvest potatoes to make a chowder, but I didn't have any tools or anything. But that didn't even cross my mind. My method for going to harvest potatoes for said chowder was to just go out into the street and just start punching the asphalt as hard as I could until eventually I broke through the asphalt into the dirt. And then I just kept punching and punching and punching until I somehow removed enough dirt for there to be a potato, but the potato was alive, and so I had to grab the potato and yank it out of its hole and then repeatedly smash it against the concrete until it died.
This sounds like just venting frustration in dream form.
That was the whole. It was just one of those little
Let me guess, you never got to make that.
I know, because the fucking dream, I don't remember anything after I killed the potato. I just remember that the method of acquiring potatoes in that specific dream was to punch the ground until I found a potato.
Sounds like playing Minecraft or something,
I played Minecraft last night. I was trying to get into it again, but for the billionth time.
Like I said, you have to play with other people.
Yeah, no, I could be building stuff for Doom that people are going to be playing. So then I uninstalled it again for the billionth time. Yeah. No doubt I'll try.
I was into it for a little while, a couple of years ago, when there was a server up, the Jetsons IRC.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of fun.
We play it, but I have the 360 version and I have the Xbox One version. We don't play it on PC. Just play it split screen. It's fun. It's a lot of fun when you play it with two people.
I never get far in it. I've never been to the Nether I've never been.
Oh, I never actually. I don't actually like accomplish the goals in it. I usually just find a cave and start digging until I die.
No, this is usually how our thing progresses. Like I'll like be like really like thoughtful and like, okay, we need to build like a farm and like some contraptions to harvest wheat and a house, and I'll come up with like my cool design, and then like I'll fucking look over to like the side, because we always build our base on top of a mountain, and fucking like we had this one base that's like a mountain on top of a forest, and like I look over to the side, and then it's like, oh, what are you doing? And there she is building a bridge like out on top of a tree, and then the next thing I know, she's dumping a bucket of lava on top of the tree, and then the next thing I know, the entire jungle is on fire.
Good.
That sounds like wife material right there. I usually just go spelunking. I don't know. I find that cathartic.
No, yeah, it's. But I always get to that point. Like I could be building stuff for Doom instead, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what is the
that's why I
stuff that
don't-
I'm building now? Is that going to satisfy anyone but me? Is there an end goal for this?
Sometimes you just need to satisfy
No,
yourself.
no, of course. No, I imagine that's the case. And if I did build stuff for Doom, then I would be happy to continue doing that. But I was like, I do build stuff for Doom, and isn't that the better option? Isn't that what I should be doing in life?
No, yeah, Minecraft is more fun when you destroy shit. Like I did that lava idea again after she did it. I did it with some of my other friends, and fucking like I just would go down like to level, I don't know, I think like right above bedrock, like elevation 5 or some shit, and just like fill like 20 buckets of lava, and my entire goal was to cover the entire map of lava.
Yeah, that
The
sounds
entire
like
map.
Yeah, the entire
That's
map.
fun.
Well, the
I think there's actually like the theoretical limits of the Minecraft world can actually be placed alongside a 2-scale universe.
what I think about the
can be-
BTS X8, I don't give a shit about the BTS X8. The Xbox versions of it, I haven't tested it on the PC version when I play with buddies on that one, but the Xbox version has a hard world limit. Like,
Oh, really?
You actually can run into barriers, yeah.
Okay, no, I think I just said something impossibly retarded. No, it's comparable to the size of Neptune. So.
Oh, yeah.
Across the universe, yeah. And then I corrected myself saying Galaxy. Yeah, no, I meant Neptune.
Okay, these are just deathmatch routes, so I'm just gonna skip through these till I run out of maps to skip to. This is actually kind of cool looking. It's a pretty decent opening shot, honestly. Wait, hold up. I want to go back to 08. Alright, no, I didn't have custom music, okay. This is, I got a big dot wad? What?
Got a big something.
Yeah, apparently so.
I got a big cat.
I got a big brick.
Big brick.
Big brick.
So when am I going to start working on Square again?
I'm gonna.
Because I tell you what, we dropped off damn fast after that release. I imagine we'll come back. Like, I know the plans to come back is around January, but I imagine.
No, I'm not. I'm not starting anything on mine until January.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I might hold off till January also.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot of stuff happening in between for me.
That's true.
Other side projects and stuff that I want to work on.
Is this just more deathmatch maps? I'm going to assume. Oh, it's less maps. No, this is just one map, I guess. It's just a really bad map. That's designed like a deathmatch map.
Would there be any way of implementing something that checks to see if a map has an exit lined up? Probably not.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Why wouldn't you be able to do that?
In Doom, like running real time.
I mean,
And you can do it with Doom Builder 2 easily, but can you do it when the game's already loaded?
I mean, I don't see why it can't just be a line def, like a door, like a key door or something on the auto map.
Oh no, you can check for that line def.
Oh,
But,
that's right. No, it is actually color coded.
It's red, isn't it? Yeah.
but I mean, like something that like in real time, like a pop-up menu that tells you. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know about that. I mean, like,
That's kind of what
it'd be
I
easy
guess you could
to
script
do it
it.
outside of Doom.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It'd be easy to do outside, but like he's talking about something where I play the game and it immediately informs me whether or not it exists
It might be possible.
with ACS.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know like Doom's inner workings well enough to like judge whether or not it would be doable in the game. I've never really studied it.
Why would you?
I guess if they can have counters update real time for the monsters and secrets on the auto map, they could have an exit counter.
It's a real shame that you can't have multiple exits and entrances. I mean, you can have multiple exits, but not multiple. I'm surprised that hasn't been explored very often.
What,
You know, in a non-hub based setup.
Okay.
You know, why not just have multiple exits?
I've had the idea of doing that a couple times. Just like I've had the idea of doing a map that progresses one way with keys and one way without keys.
I was toying with a map a long time ago.
It's called
where,
Illusion.wad.
It was a map where you can choose which entry point to the level that you teleported to.
That would be nice.
And then, depending on which entry point you choose, the gameplay is different. So there's the one that's like, you go in and it's like the guns blazing kind of selection where you go in and you
That's
just
kind of what I'm
make
doing with
battle with
speed
everything.
traps.
And then there's the one that's like, you go kind of behind the scenes, you trigger like traps and stuff, monster infighting, stuff like that. And then, I don't know.
I have a lot of ideas for really complex maps that I just have never done because effort.
We'll get around to it.
Yeah, the effort, that's the thing, I never actually
We have years at your disposal. What's this about speed traps?
Oh, speed traps is gonna have a split path at the beginning, and depending on which one you take, changes how you place.
No, why?
Because I can.
Right, but I mean, why now? Why after the release?
I
Why?
don't know, because I'm not really happy with a lot of my areas, and the block map could really be fixed more, and
Okay.
there's a lot of dead space in the map.
Because I disagree wholeheartedly. Okay.
Yeah, but like, see, everybody's split on that map, and so I don't know.
That's good that you want division.
Yeah, no, that's cool,
I would
but
much rather have a map that everyone, that, you know, half people like, half people hate, rather than a map that's everyone's sort of, yeah, it's okay.
yeah, no, and I don't know. Also because Ash suggested it, and it came from one of those I have no idea how Doom works, so I'm just gonna fucking suggest some like thing that would be a bitch to implement, and you can figure it out. Methods.
Sometimes that can be handy.
And that suggestion was just make 2 maps, and so we're fucking gonna try that.
Is that going to be, so the way the map plays, that's basically be, you're going to be using monster closets for that?
And teleports and stuff, yeah.
Teleports.
Yeah.
It's all going to be about the actual monsters, not the map itself transforming.
No.
So Pavera, do join in Doom Radio, whatever you, it's a weekly thing now.
That's good too.
Every Sunday. What time do we have planned, Tarns? It was like,
This
like
Sunday, I don't
5
think
hours-
I'll be
5
able to
hours
make it,
in.
but maybe
that's
next
okay,
Sunday.
I think TMB is going to be there. And I think, honestly, having 3 people on the call is best.
Yeah.
We blab quite a lot, and it's easy to sort of interrupt one another, so when you have sort of 3 people, that's kind of the...
I think 97 people is the best.
It's 100 minus 3. So.
Good job with the barrels, though.
I had no other choice. I was stuck in the corner.
Corner stock.
I think it's possible to actually pistol one of the barrels to the point that they push it out, and then you can
I
back up.
probably could non-berserk it, but I didn't want to fucking, like, be an intelligent human being about it.
So these Doom Radio segments, are they basically just going to be like podcast style?
Yeah.
Just shoot the breeze, talk about whatever.
Yeah, I think
stuff.
the thing works really
Whatever's
well.
on your mind.
We
Sounds kinda
we
awesome.
never run out of topics to talk about.
Sounds like
if we wing
it's a good arena for both seriousness and casual comedy.
It works. Actually, if Jimmy is here, he's still watching. It'd be nice if I could get like literally a 1-2 second long sort of introducing the news sort of thing, like a sound effect that we play.
Just fucking rip off like fucking the Monday Night News or whatever.
Well, no, I'd like to have our own.
Or the
Oh, you're
sports.
telling Jimmy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking like I don't know. This is Sports Center, but Doom Center.
We should commission.
Speaking of Sports Center, fucking Adrian Peterson. Holy shit.
Who's Adrian Peterson?
Running back for the Minnesota Vikings. Best running back in the NFL right now. Just got arrested for beating his kid.
I heard about that.
Yep. And he plays on the Vikings, so that makes me happy because fuck the Vikings.
Not as bad as Liam Girard threatening to hack up his fiancée with a machete, but okay.
Excellent, excellent. Who was that?
I was going to say that
That
we
was one
should.
of the many tragedies in the history of the Melbourne Football Club in the last 5 years.
Oh, okay.
We should commission Jimmy's brother to animate his podcast, Ricky Gervais style.
That'd be quite a big ask if we're doing it every week.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why I'm saying we should commission.
There are so many other things that need to be animated by Ben, like coloring with Alfonso.
I know. I would love that.
I can get behind that as long as it means that everyone shuts up about it.
Nobody will ever shut up about coloring with Alfonso because it was the best conversation to ever come out of anything. The only
Everyone has their senior moments. You know, when I'm on the golf course and I'm searching for
No,
my
no,
ball
but see, you don't
for 90
understand.
minutes and it's in my fucking hand.
You don't
That's the
understand.
senior moment.
You don't understand, alright? You don't understand. It has nothing to do with, like, just the quality of the coloring. It has to do with the whole, like, Slimer part after it, and the fucking, like, Pavero...
That makes it feel so much better. Jeez, the Slimer part. Oh, wow.
And then, oh wait, hold up. I've already played this map, haven't I? No, I haven't. I just played something really similar to this. Anyways,
Oh, just the timing of that entire conversation was just timeless.
it was great. And no, the best part of that conversation was also the fact that, like, 15 minutes after it ended, when Alfonso's like, can somebody look up the walkthrough so I can get through this map? And Pavera whips out the guide to coloring.
See, he's not a nice guy at all.
I pretend to be. Sometimes I can be a pretty nice guy, but I'm always thinking about that. I pretend to think about the little guy, but I'm
the next way to get the jump on the guy.
Pavera's like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Actually, that's almost accurate, because I'm going to be working for a company whose main clients are on Wall Street.
Is going down the dark side.
That's right. I'm going to be a dirty 1%er. Actually, more like a dirty 70%er or something like that. I don't know.
Walker Anakin. Anakin Walker, right.
I mean, Skywalker almost kind of works too.
Mannequin Round Swimmer.
There was this girl.
Drown swimmer.
First grade who always
Mannequin
called me
Round Swimmer.
Skywalker. Luke Skywalker.
There's a. I talked to Essel, and I'm honestly surprised that only one person ever called him Eminem.
I'm not. I don't think I would have thought of that.
Really?
I mean, I guess.
Eminem.
I probably would have called him like Michael Man Cruiser or something like that.
Michael Man Cruiser.
Man Cruiser. Very good.
Let me have the fucking megalith.
Makes it like a raving hamster.
Can there be a megalith map? Can there be a megalith map called Megalift? Also, can there be a horrible MS Paint Doom total conversion of Dune called Dune but spelled Doon?
That's all right. It's been worse. It's been worse.
It doesn't get worse than Dune. I don't know. That's Indiana Cones level right there.
That's a great
Indiana Cones and the Temple of Dune.
I like it.
I'm trying to think of a Kali Ma joke right now, but it's not coming in.
Oh boy.
Doesn't quite work.
Where the fuck do I go in this shit
Oh,
heap of a
Could we
map?
not play? Could we play something that could engage us?
Oh my god. No.
Like,
we don't.
well,
I'm still more engaged than I was last night.
Well, yeah, I imagine.
Doo Forever is a whole other level of disengaging.
Oh,
I was literally lying on my bed questioning my life choices by the end.
What am I doing with my life?
That
Why
is
am I
the
here?
best. That is the best map title.
Why am I laying here at 2 o'clock in the morning?
There's a teleporter in here, and I want it to work. Why can't it work? And then I had to go to the department store to buy a sweater vest for a turtle named Manfred von Hardshell.
He's a finicky bloke, isn't he?
Yep.
Earth Brand. Blinded.
Or is that
by the
Bardshell?
shell.
Is he just a musician?
Manfred von Hardshell. Yep. That's who the fuck he was.
Does he host his own late night?
I don't know what he does. I just know that I had to go to imps.wad. This is what this is called. It's called imps.wad.
Please let it have no imps.
First enemy is an imp.
Ah, fucking disgraceful.
It is.
Unless he's the only imp. If he's the only imp.
No, there's 3 imps so far.
That's the worst number possible.
4 imps.
4 imps is getting
5 imps. 6
No.
imps.
The worst number possible is moving along with the new count.
7 imps.
That's the worst number possible.
There's a demon now.
That's... I don't know what to make of that. Gimps.
I don't know who the fuck making another shotgun guys. And then I hear at least 4 more imps.
Shoe stuffer. I'm leaving.
Shoes. Thanks, SWAT.
Yeah.
So,
Question of harm. Ooh, I like that scene painting there with the 2 dormant sergeants. Good job.
so this texture with like the fucking flat transition, where is it actually used ever in Doom?
I don't know.
I don't know if is it meant to be a flat transition or is it meant to be like used
No, it's
along
a
the
flat
edge of a
transition.
wall?
I don't know.
Guys, it's a flat transition.
Oh!
Comfortably transitioned with the...
Oh!
Oh god, that was
Oh.
interesting. That was a very sensible
Oh, okay.
ooh.
Combat Fields Part 2 fucking was not the first. No, and it transitions.
All those
them-
stairs, flashbacks of fucking combat field.
It immediately transitions to this. God, so
Can
good.
you think of a single map that features the decoration Dead Imp for 2,000 points, Ricky? A single map that features the Dead Imp as a decoration.
Every map I've ever made?
No, in the Ironworks. Dead Demon, like everyone can name Candelabra or Big Torch, Small Torch, whatever. Those decorations.
I
I don't know. It's one of those things that you just. I mean, it's a completely pointless question. It has no bearing on anything whatsoever. But
What's the
number of times
answer?
I played the game, I have no idea. No idea. They're just pointing it out. There's just those decorations.
The best! The best! The best exit room! Oh.
that's a great exit room.
If valves could talk. It's the does your left pulmonary aorta have to say on the matter?
This is called Imps Are Us, Dahlwad. What's up,
Oh,
Dan?
hey, Dime.
Time.
There are more than Imps. Imps Are Us.
Very when are you going to come back to multiplayer, baby? We got the tournaments are all, we're into our 9th tourney now. You've only participated in the first, and we all know what happened on that fateful day.
Sure.
You know,
Pavera
water under the
choked.
bridge, you know?
Pavera choked. No, Pavera can't come back. He's the
Actually, I can't promise you the conditions will be any different, because there's this new sort of, trope that we do, on tournaments, which is basically, don't choke. Don't choke, just on whenever the...
Don't chug.
Whenever the scores get appropriately close.
Fucking.
Oh, I'm glad to know that I.
So actually, yeah, on second thoughts, I would stay the hell away.
And fucking. I'm just glad that Pavera firmly established himself as the Peyton Manning of Doom Duel tournaments. Like, we needed that, and now we got it.
So Ralphus, he responded to the.
Yeah, I already talked to Ralphus about that, and like,
Did you?
here's the issue: is like, there's just like a lot of people who never will do DM because like they just don't have the personality for like competitive multiplayer.
But they do have the personality to make an app for it.
Yeah, and that's kind of like.
But if that was the case, would they actually really care what the feedback was?
No, but that's kind of why I'm saying like both communities need to come together. Like the multiplayer community, Ralphus like embodied the exact mentality I'm talking about. Like, well, these people need to play more maps. Well, fucking, you know, some people like. I know a lot of people in my fucking life that just hate competitive multiplayer. Like they won't fucking do it. Like Essel and Sele don't do it. Fucking my buddy Jordan hates it a lot. Fucking Ash loathes it. Like, it's just a lot of people hate that kind of shit. Where fucking they play competitive multiplayer and it's just like, oh my god.
Depends on the game, depends on that. There's a stigma surrounding modern multiplayer, I guess, that might not have existed back when it was still novel, the time of ye old deathmatch.
No, like it kind of depends on it. Like I can get my buddy Jordan to play like Battlefield stuff where we can like jet rape and helicopter rape.
You mean FPS above all else, right? When you say competitive gaming?
I just mean like anything, like
competitive anything?
No, like cause
God, I can get so worked up in fighting games. Like
No.
Screw Doom.
no, cause like I can't get a lot of them to play RTSs. I don't know. I can get Ash to play League and that's it. Fucking, but yeah, there's just a lot of people who like as soon as you present them with like competitive multiplayer, there's like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. And those people will never play Deathmatch and Doom, and fucking, but they'll make a shit ton of maps for it. So actually, like, form a feedback loop and fucking help them. So like we can get content that's worthwhile in the Doom community.
Did you when you edited perhaps another Vultures, did you add just shit tons more archfiles into it? Or was it just, did I have a faulty version or something when I last played it? Because I could have sworn like there used to be, you know, upwards of maybe 10 vials tops. Now
What?
it's like,
No, single player's always had like 20 vials in it, and then multiplayer is like 58.
That's strange. Maybe they just weren't spawning in properly?
You probably, yeah, no, there was a bunch of teleporter bug problems.
Okay, alright. Well, it plays really well in its current way.
Well, there's always been like 20 vials.
I think I just got used to the idea that it was actually a relatively easy gimmick map, but now I like it as a hard gimmick map now that it's become now that the bugs are fixed. I don't know why I never picked up on it as I played. It's strange.
I don't know why it wasn't, because like the teleport bug that I fixed was like 2 vials that weren't spawning in.
Weird.
There's always been, I think it's like 25 vials in single player, and then just over double in multiplayer. Oh, and then there's those cyber demons in multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
This is such a TNT room.
Speaking of TNT, so a Barcade's here at the channel, and he wants to know when we're gonna. I already replied to him by PM. We have to get back on Final Doom at some point and provide actual feedback. Because we did that feedback stream, but it didn't turn out very well. So we ended up just talking at length about insignificant shit. And
Oh yeah, okay, no. Here's the, Final Doom is not gonna kick off proper until, like, March of next year. but it's still in like the
You'll-
get stuff in. Yeah, I'm not. That's pretty on the back burner right now. But it's good
That's
that people
okay.
are still making stuff for it because that gives us like a good base to where like we can actually see. Particularly for TNT, where like people make their own style maps, we can see like what in their own style works and what doesn't, and like so that's what that good like.
Do you want to maybe make an announcement in the thread that says that, or are you happy just to let it? Just
Make a post in the thread and fucking say that expect
Oh,
the
you want me to
project.
make a post?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a post because I'm fucking lazy. Just make a post saying that like the project's gonna like really commence in like full force more in the March, but please continue to like create content if you feel like it, so that it gives us a nice base to start like a really dedicated feedback cycle and
Yeah. Okay.
you know.
I guess I'll happily play since Juice on the maps give feedback in spare time.
Yeah, that's no problem. Like if you want to do that, go fucking right ahead. I have no problem with. Ow! I'm being raped by cacodemons.
I don't think that cacodemon. I don't think you were being a very convincing actor. I think when you were being raped by the cacodemon.
Oh my god, I'm being raped by cacodemons!
See, no one really declared that they're being raped. Well, I guess they would, but I mean, not in that way.
You just need to blow your whistle.
It would be more sort of begging.
Dear God, don't. Can fucking we have like Doom Scooby-Doo, like Zoink Shaggy the cacodemons?
Except all the cacodemons are in outfits, and when they get unzipped, it's just a member of the Doom World community.
There's a current parody of there's a big like sexual assault, or not a sexual, there's a big like physical assault scandal going on in the NFL right now because Ray Rice, player for the Baltimore Ravens, punched his wife in the face, and
God.
he got suspended for 2 games because like his wife came out and said she assaulted him and stuff, and then the tape came out that
Yeah.
he just decided to arbitrarily punch her in the face, like there was no
Oh,
previous
was
assault.
that in an elevator?
Yeah.
It was in the elevator, yeah.
I saw that on the news.
Okay, anyways, so that came out, and so he's now indefinitely suspended, but then it came out again that the NFL had seen the tape before they suspended him for just 2 games. And so
Yeah.
somebody, Roger Goodell had seen the
It's a
tape.
great PR scandal.
It
It's
is.
really wonderful.
It is, and so, what the fuck am I being spammed with? Oh, I'm being spammed with, anyways, so now pretty much he got suspended indefinitely, he got fired from the team, and, like, the NFL is like, we take this very seriously, but then it came out that Roger Goodell had seen the tape back in April, and so now, like, people are asking for him to resign, and, you know, he's a really shitty commissioner, he fucking is responsible for the NFL becoming the no-fun league, and, the only good thing he's ever done for the NFL is move divisional games to Week 17. And so a bunch of people were mocking the fuck out of him as a result of this. And somebody did like a Scooby-Doo parody where fucking Josh Gordon is Shaggy, Michael Vick is Scooby, Russell Wilson is Fred, Andy Dalton is Daphne, and Peyton Manning is Velma. And, like, Velma will be like, Omaha, I mean Jinkies. And, like, they go through this whole, like, parody where, like, Roger Goodell is running from the ghost of the elevator thug. And then he's like, you have to find the security tape and destroy it. But then they, like, find the tape and then they discover that the elevator thug is actually, Goodell in disguise as Ray Rice. And he's like, I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling millionaires. I don't know, it's pretty good.
That's funny.
I like that. No, I like that you have the ability to sort of immediately create
Content and mock something.
content and mock an event. Yeah, like I think
I
it'd
love
be
a
cool
good
being
scandal.
a political cartoonist. Would be a pretty cool job. As long as you're not living in fucking Denmark.
Isn't that where the fucking riots happened?
No, that's where the fatwa was put out on the
Oh yeah, that's right. Did that guy die?
No,
I know
but
one of them
several
got-
people
I know-
with his name and now live in constant fear and need to have fucking protection because they are unfortunate enough to have a similar sounding last name to them or whatever.
I know,
And the publishers were threatened and
my bad, yeah.
lots, yeah.
Hold up, let me find that so I can link it in chat. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and the case of the elevator. Fuck.
So what's your plan for tomorrow there, Pavs? What you doing? It's a Friday night.
Tomorrow, I plan to. I don't know. I don't have a life.
Do you generally wing it? Is that how you run?
Well, currently living in a house in College Park for my final semester of college, and
I thought you were done.
Yeah, I thought he was done too, but apparently not.
I'm one of those weird people who's graduating in the winter.
I graduated in winter when I finished postgraduate.
Yeah, I don't have a master's.
I wish I could join in this conversation.
I didn't say.
But I'm living in a house in College Park right now. That's
This is Imp Zone 2, Dawad.
nicer than my last one.
I was at the exit of that map and I
Basement,
didn't
but
save.
it's better.
And by the exit, I mean there was a massive horde of hit scanners between.
I
it
love
and-
that swarm of monsters that you could just surf on.
Yeah, but I didn't save, so fucking.
Servant USA.
Oh,
I might
did you
work on
watch the Geelong
maps
North game?
tomorrow.
Chance.
I watched part of it.
Part of it?
I watched it
They
up
got back
until.
to within like six points at the end.
Yeah, I know. I checked the score at the end. Well, we stopped watching fucking at I think like right before the end of the second when I think they were like 24 points up.
That's a shame. It actually got pretty physical. There's quite a lot of blood in that.
Where the fuck do I?
Someone docking all the time. Hey, good job. You're melting.
Is this a level? Is this a thing?
I guess it is a thing, but
Yeah,
apparently.
maybe it's deathmatch. No, it's
I love this. I love this WAD. I love Maximum Doom. It's wonderful.
say that fondly, as though you have experiences.
I feel like if I had this, if I
Pavera knows Maximum Doom on a carnal level.
What's a neat time? What is a neat?
A neat is it's a Japanese culture thing. It's like the kind of people who sit in their house all day and never go outside and have a 2D wife and masturbate all day and play video games.
Is that really what that means?
Yeah, that's really what that means.
Only two of those four things are true. I do stay inside most of my day, and I do masturbate quite a lot. The other
So you
two
had a
are not
two-dimensional
correct.
wife, because that would have been.
So I do have the wife. Yeah. So yeah, no, that's a pretty accurate summation. Good job.
Oh my god. Smell.
I have a pretty slow refractive period though. It's not really good. I'm told I should eat more carrots, but that doesn't really help.
Give us like a frequency times per day.
No, it's kind of up in the air.
Can we not?
I'm legitimately curious about Alfonso's masturbation.
This is masturbatory
My
habits.
tendencies, yeah, no. I don't know. I don't really keep on schedule. You know, I don't fucking look at the calendar and go,
It's
"Ooh,
not-
gotta jack off today."
He's not regular in that sense.
So then again, I don't think anyone does that. Or do they?
I don't know.
7 o'clock, better have a wank. Yeah, it doesn't really.
I don't know. The closest to schedule is we're going to bed. Okay, it's fun time.
Nah, yeah, no.
There's some like David Chappelle sketch about like white people sex and like it's like this couple like we're gonna have fucking sex like at 10 o'clock every night.
I find it's basically like, hey, I come into the room, it's like, hey, what are you doing? She'll be like, oh, I'm watching TV, and I'll be like, that's cool, and then we'll have sex.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's this one Sydney Swans player. I think is called O'Keefe or something.
Can the Sydney Swans just like devolve into this massive gay orgy in the middle of like the third on the field?
Well, it wouldn't be completely out of character. It's great. Anyway, this O'Keefe bloke, I think he's 30. He's probably gonna retire next year. Anyway, he's just been picked up by a sponsor for condoms, and he publicly announced that he's going to screw his wife every day for a month. It's become this whole publicity thing. I'm not really sure that's the sort of information I'd be
Why is that a publicity thing? How do you do that?
Wait, every day for a month? Isn't that like what?
Fucking yeah. It's just
I
a
don't
normal
think-
month.
Well, no, it's not his fiancée, it's his wife. And sometimes.
Oh, because when you get married, you just fucking don't do that anymore.
Well, I mean, these footballers, they marry quite early, right? I mean, I imagine that's a thing in many sports. So a relationship by that point would have been going for the best part of 10 years plus. Counts as well.
Have a little bit of the same
No,
old, same old.
it's not the rumble and tumble. No, it's not the frequency. That's the thing. It's just the way it was approached, I guess.
I don't really think,
Time, probably gaff time.
dude, man. I would fucking love that if just like in the middle of an AFL game, just one team decided to engage in a massive gay orgy, and like the commentators, well, fucking we know one of them would be into it, but like,
Jesus Christ. Probably just fucking join in.
yeah, bound onto the field and fucking no, but just like this whole massive like controversy, like the AFL is disgusted by the reprehensible behavior. Reprehensible behavior.
No, they don't take that approach at all. It's AFL just endorses it.
I don't think the AFL would endorse it if it happened in the middle of the field during a
Oh,
game.
no,
That's what I'm saying. It's like just the AFL like freaking out over it.
I would endorse that.
This is a lot of crates.
It sure is. How much longer do we have? I probably have to go in about 9 minutes.
I have to go in 9 minutes as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save this and check out Lanios's maps.
Lanios, who's that?
I don't know. He's a guy.
No,
Or-
he's from the Russian community. He's I think he's responsible for either Alt or Doxylamune or both of them.
I don't know what that means.
It means lots of people like them, and especially KMX.
Deneb Colony. This is Deneb Colony. I'm downloading Deneb Colony.
Yeah.
Deneb. Oh, I know. This guy's responsible for that map in fucking Sacrament that had fucking no monsters in it, but looked really amazing. I think it was map 2.
Well, I'm interested to find out what this is. I'm stoked.
I am
Stoked like a fire.
What's the inverse of stoked?
Just, just leaving it, I guess.
Fizzled.
This is Deneb Colony.
I mean,
Maybe-
to
I
stoke
guess-
the fireplace, like to stoke the coals in a fireplace. I mean, that's
Yeah, I
to,
guess-
Oh, yeah,
to rearrange them. You know,
This
so
is
as
this
they
is
can burn
literally
efficiently.
that map.
So I don't know how it.
Didn't have the colony.
It's cool. I kind of like the status bar. It's nice to see.
That's a red moon.
Tack. I guess.
Alright.
We
Pain
don't see that.
elemental. I have a little pain elemental plushie.
That's cute.
Cool.
Is that,
And I also have a Kako plushie. Just sit next to
I was
each
about
other.
to.
Where's Matt so he can say his signature phrase? What he got from Bill Burr. Oh, fucking Matt was talking about Jersey, and we were talking about like the stereotypical Jersey guy who, like, anytime a guy has something that's like not 100% manly, that guy just comes up and goes, "What are you, a fag?" And Matt does like the best impression of it.
There's a lot of good impressions.
Yeah.
He's a good impressionist.
Once you go to Urban Dictionary, I accidentally typed in urban spoon and it wound up in a restaurant. Okay, let's not go
Urban Spoon is actually a
Is that a chain?
no, it's it's like a blog or an aggregator for restaurants or something like that. Yeah. My girlfriend uses it all the time when we go to places. She'll look up Urban Spoon and it'll show you like all the good restaurants that are there.
Urban Dictionary. September 11th. Why is that? Urban Dictionary. Neeb.
I was looking up the
That's
word.
not right. That's not the word. What's the word that means? Is that what he said? Neeb?
Neat. N-E-T.
I was gonna say neeb.
A neeb is like somebody who's neebish.
Or inebriated.
Variation of noob. No, that's not right. So many new. Another acronym for sociologists. Not an education employment. Well, I'm not in education. I am in employment. I'm
Holy
not training,
shit.
so I'm
Okay, because I don't have time to fucking actually like play this, and I'm not in the mood because I'm just mentally not here because I'm still recording.
Where do you work right now, Hans?
He writes.
I thought you said, didn't you say you're working somewhere right now though?
I can't just write. No, the last time I was actually
Another antonym for
myself was fucking Melbourne Zoo, and that was a year and a half ago.
The fuck? The fuck is this definition of neat?
I don't see it either. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Like chav, it seems to be particularly applicable to a social underclass lacking drive, motivation, or ambition.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I am the next generation. I am.
Thank you. Tokyo neats have recently been fucking yes. Okay, what the fuck is not an education, employment, or training? Oh, okay. Well, fucking, you're employed, so you're not neat. I mean,
what up, Dime?
You don't have a real job, but
about masturbation.
Not a real job. Wait, so you're writing a column in a newspaper?
He's fucking.
I have to do. Yeah, you can't just be a novelist. You can't just be a columnist.
He could just be a novelist if he
I write for a local paper. I could be Gotham Ranking.
Yeah, if he fucking would follow his dreams and fucking
hit the self-destruct button for cash.
Do it.
That is a plan D.
That shouldn't even be plan A. That should be plan negative Z. It should preempt plan A. There is a map set in fucking Maximum Doom called YourDeath.wad. And your is spelled Y-E-R.
Your death.
And right above that is a map set called YCR Bitch.
Good. Very good.
Okay, so...
No, I can't. It sounds like the Y's are going to be a good time.
The Y's are going to be a good time. When we get to J, we're going to encounter something called Jojo Bake. So, we're almost done with the I's, though.
I wanted to be excited, but all the other derogatory-sounding titles have thus far been complete non-events.
There was DM shit.wad.
Let's name the wad something, Jake. Let's call it bitch.
Hey man, we're gonna name it fuck.wad. It's gonna be called wait.
Man, that is so edgy.
Wait, it's gonna be called fuckwad. Oh.
That's a good one.
It's gonna be fucking the fucking Inca. I'm on Inferno2.wad. File save. Alright, that was half of the eyes in Maximum Doom. We are approximately 3/5 of the way through Maximum Doom.
I'm not returning for this. It was an accident that I was on the stream in the first place.
Yeah. Fucking whatever, Alfonso. You fucking just...
I wanted to come on to talk about Keith Lemon the film, and I got dragged into some other shit.
Fucking Keith Lemon the film.
Wait, hold on. Before we leave, could you... What is that?
Okay.
Do not.
Here's the entire fucking film. I'll just spoil everything for you so you don't fucking watch it.
Give me a...
Alright, we watched it. It's a film. We watched it. It was so bad that halfway through watching it, we actually because we watched it on YouTube on the Xbox One.
You and Ash?
Yeah,
did this?
yeah, downstairs. Anyways, halfway through it was so bad that we actually just snapped it to the grid on the Xbox One and started playing Madden with it on the side because we weren't giving it any more attention. Anyways, Keith Lemon is generic shitty human being main character who fucking is retarded. Basically, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, fucking Will Ferrell, whoever you can think of who plays stupid retarded main character that's not funny, merge into one and worse in every way because he's fucking Scottish and would be.
I don't think.
I don't know what he is, but he's North English or something like that. It's
I
terrible.
had to look this up.
Okay, anyways, so he is a manufacturer and purveyor of something called the security pole, which is a giant cock that comes out of the ground. And the movie opens with him, like, pretending to have sex with some celebrity. She plays herself in the film, I think. And I have no idea who she is. And then he goes to a convention in London and, like, meets the Spice Girls or some shit in a cab, and then he goes to this convention to sell his dick out of the ground, but nobody wants to buy it, and so a Indian guy approaches him and gives him a phone called the Tispy, which is like the first touchscreen phone, I guess, in the era this is set. I don't know if this is supposed to be modern times. And then he gets mugged by some, like, youths in a subway tunnel, I guess, and goes to find a midget, and then the midget tells him he needs to go get help, and somewhere along the line there's a scene at a strip club where he tries to order a Coke, and the waiter thinks that he's asking for a cock in a glass, and then his friend gets smothered by stripper tits and can't breathe, and then he goes outside and pretends to have air sex with a woman who's not there, and some couple walks by as he's fucking the air. It's horrible. And then he goes on to David fucking Hasselhoff's talk show and promotes this terrible phone, and nobody likes it, but then he sticks a lemon on the back of it, and suddenly it's the hottest shit in the world. Like the world's worst satire of Apple ever, because he just is like, oh, and it has a lemon on the back, and then the entirety of England loses their shit and makes him an overnight millionaire. He leaves his girlfriend, who gets kidnapped by a guy named Evil Steve because they bought 1,000,000 dicks out of the ground from Evil Steve when he meant to order 1,000. And then he goes on, like, this life of luxury binge that involves this scene where he gets out of a hot tub with his wife, and they make, like, these disgusting faces at each other, like, pretending to have sex, and then he comes for 5 minutes all over everything.
Ew.
And
Okay.
then, like, he fucking becomes Rambo and goes and rescues his girlfriend, and they actually live happily ever after, and he dumps his wife, and the midget's like, I knew you were a good person, and his best friend has been dressed up like him in a wig this whole time, with some really bad spray-on tan. It's a fucking terrible movie.
Basically, I suggested it to Tarnsman in answer to the question, is there anything worse than Transformers 2? I think TMD posed the question. I said, yes, there's a wealth. Let's start with Keith Lemon, the film. If Tarnsman's ready for round 2, then I'll suggest next week or tomorrow, whenever he likes, he can watch, what's it? Sex Lives of the Potato Men. There we go.
At least that's an interesting title.
And then maybe fucking Run for Your Wife, which features Danny Dyer as a cab driver who's also fucking got multiple wives, and they get just
Okay. Anyways, Evil Steve. Just the fact that the central plot of the conflict of the film is the fact that the main character is so stupid that when meaning to order 1,000 Securipoles, which it doesn't make sense why anybody manufactures these. Like, he is.
What's the function of the security?
It's a dick that comes out of the ground. Like that's all I can fucking.
It's like something you put in your driveway
to, like, hit cars, I guess, or some shit. Anyways, it basically is a, like, 15-inch tall metal cylinder that looks like a penis that comes like it lies flat on the ground and then it goes straight up. And they make fucking I guess he wanted to sell 1,000 of them at this expo, but he's an idiot, and so he orders 1,000,000, and he orders them from a manufacturer that's literally called Evil Steve. And Evil Steve is called Evil Steve because if you don't pay him for the stuff you buy, he kills you. And that's
Why?
that's
Why? What is this? I don't understand why this movie exists. Like, what is the Keith Lemon? What is that?
You need to have a
Is
keen understanding.
Keith Lemon a character?
Lemon is a character of one of the many degenerate comedians who appear on the many degenerate chat show hosts that pervade across Britain, like Alan Carr's Chatty Man and fucking.
Okay, so this is basically like a MacGruber.
Yeah, fucking Paul O'Gleary or whatever his name is, Paul O'Neary, someone will know who he is. Just there are tons of them. There's a celebrity culture in Britain that is just twice the strength, from my observation, of even America's, like on the petty level. But I might be wrong about that. But this is a special brand. Don't watch it.
Okay. Anyways, basically, like, you know how Will Ferrell made his Ron Burgundy. Whatever the fuck the NASCAR one was, and Dewey
Talladega.
Talladega Nights. You know how he made his like little trilogy of like blue collar idiots or whatever? It's basically like one of those movies. If it was 50 times worse in every single way possible.
I actually kind of liked Anchorman.
I don't know. Like, I think all of Will Ferrell's stupid movies at least have like one or two redeeming qualities in them. Like
I thought Anchorman had some good lines, at least.
No, it did, but I think what Tarnsman is saying is if you take that model of a film and then you suck all the comedy out of it, and then you make the production value just a billion times worse.
Like Talladega Nights at least had Shake and Bake and fucking Sacha Baron Cohen in it, and so like
Sacha Baron Cohen, just the sword wielding Elite G.
Yes. Cohen. Anyways. Yeah, but this was like if all the little things that make those movies at least like worth existing on any way, shape, and form. I don't know. It'd be like the Celebrity Jeopardy sketch from Jeopardy was like fucking Sean Connery and whoever the fuck Norm Macdonald played, like worshiping some dude called like Snidel Buttfart, and Alex Trebek just gave him 1,000,000 points every time he shit himself, and that's all he did. Yes, Keith Lemon is worse than Freddy Got Fingered. And Freddy Got Fingered is a movie that ends with an accusation of child molestation and Freddy jumping out of a window.
Yeah, I'm aware of Freddy Got Fingered. It's
Daddy, would you like to play some... No. Freddy Got Fingered should not have 11%, because I just remembered there's a scene in Freddy Got Fingered where he assists a woman's pregnancy, then pulls the baby out and swings it around like a helicopter blade from its umbilical cord.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Tom Green.
It is anti-comedy, like... Apparently Tom Green wanted it to be like some like message or some shit. What, the child molestation is not the end? Is it halfway through the film? I could always I remember that as being the end of the film. I guess I don't know. It's been forever since I've seen parts of that film. I don't think I've ever actually watched it all the way through. But yes, that is what Keith Moon Keith Moon would be a much better film. Keith Lemon,
Keep fucking anything at this point. Just rearrange the letters.
Keith Lemon, the film, which, allow me to state, has anything like title : the film ever been a good movie?
I think that's an interesting question. I could look into it. I have a feeling that the answer is actually yes, but the majority definitely.
It's like Like there's there's
Simpsons the movie.
I've never actually seen Simpsons the movie. Though that's the movie.
Half decent.
I'm talking about the film.
Oh, the film. Okay,
Yeah, because you have Batman the movie.
that's true.
So, no.
Well, I'll think about that one.
All right. Anyways, we're off. Thank
We
you.
are
Night.
done. Good. See you
Yeah.
later.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.